The second fall of action in this six-man. That was a tough one to lose it the way it came up.
And you know something, Lance Russell? PG-13's been around this area for quite a long time now, and never, ever have we lost a match on television except today because of you, Don, Ron, John, Bob, whatever your name is, pal. Let me tell you something. You don't come messing with PG-13 like that. And this week, it's anything goes match. So what that means is I get paid to hit you in the head with the house of pain. So Bruise Brothers, lace them up tight because anything goes in the hood.
Got that three-team rumble in there where all three teams are in a ring. Son of a gun, that's going to be tough action.
Yeah, but that's all right, Lance. That's all right. Because I want that Ron, Don, John, Bob to stick his nose in my business again. Stick that big hawk nose up there so I can bash it with my hubcap. Whoa. I want to do that so bad. And Moondogs, you bring your trash can so I can stuff your fat butts right in it. I don't care.
I believe they are worked up about that guy.
Dougie Gilbert, you're right. You named an awful lot of names that the superstar has beat up and been beat up by, brother. Well, like the boy said here, it's time to lace them boots up and lace them up real tight. You know, you can walk the walk, you can talk the talk, you can do it all. But what you've got to do is walk that aisle, climb up into that ring, and back up all the words that you said. Well, brother, man, let me tell you, you was out here with a chain showing it off to the whole world. Well, if I ask old J.C. Ice to give me this thing that he probably stole down the hood somewhere, I can take it and bash you on the head with it until you say, I quit. And that's what it's all about, Gilbert. Oh, I'm not saying you're not a good athlete. I'm not saying you can't wrestle. And I'm not even saying you're not tough. But you're not as tough as this little Aussie, because pound for pound, I'm the... All right, brother.
Whoa! There they go. I mean, hubcap swinging. Look at them hop up in the ring. We may have the second fall without a referee. Kevin Christian up there now. Wacko with that hubcap. He nailed Tommy Rich, did Bill Dundee. Turns Doug Gilbert around. Whips him into the rope. Backdrop he goes over while PG working on Spellbinder.
Everybody came out here ready to go on that one. PG-13 and Bill Dundee didn't have to wait for a second invitation to get in the ring. Oh, now all of a sudden, Spellbinder, Mr. Rich, and Doug Gilbert are out here on the floor. Yeah, PG with a celebrating. J.C. Ice with a hubcap. What's the matter, Doug?
He hit me in the head with one of those hubcaps, Lance Russell.
Did he do that? I didn't see that. I don't know how I missed that, Dave.
I didn't either, but didn't he say he would?
Yeah, he did say he would.
I bet he will again if he thinks he has to.
Wolfie D with Tommy Rich, and now Spellbinder takes a shot as Rich, a little over-anxious, swung at him while Wolfie D got out of the way and he hit Spellbinder.
That's one of the things that makes PG-13 so dangerous. They can get out of the way. They can move, let me tell you. Tommy Rich bigger than Wolfie D, but it may not make any difference. Well, look at, they got him over in the corner. There's a place he can be double or triple team. Spellbinder holding him up while Doug Gilbert popped him with a right fist.
And Wolfie pulled out of the corner by Gilbert, reverses a whip across the ring, comes back with a leapfrog. Look at the agility of that Wolfie D. Hip toss. Gilbert on an arm drag, taken over and down, and J.C. Ice is ready to come in without the tag, and while the referee's back is turned, he just goes ahead and completes that little maneuver.
He in fact did it. He's got the arm bar. Doug Gilbert on the mat. Tommy Rich does get to him with a boot to the back, but meanwhile the superstar has taken over on Doug Gilbert. Doug Gilbert with a right hand, trying to knock Bill Dundee down. He does, but he's over in the corner, and all three of them jump on him. Wow, it's like a hornet's nest over there. They're all after Doug Gilbert. He gets away to the corner, the tag. Here comes Spellbinder. Great balance by J.C. Ice as he took him down.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me as many times as I've seen them. This PG-13, with their size, they use that mobility. Bingo! J.C. and Billy Superstar team it up on the Spellbinder and tag him down. And I mean, put him on the mat. Speaking of tags, Dundee goes to Wolfie D, who drops down with a double handle right up there at the shoulder. And it's Spellbinder grabbing a hold of the hair, backing him in the corner. Doug Gilbert holding, and Tommy Rich firing the elbow.
And they've got him held up in the corner there. Now, look out. J.C. Ice and Bill Dundee trying to get in to help out. Referee sends them back. Tommy Rich puts Wolfie D down to the mat, drops with a knee to the side of the head. Makes the tag on Doug Gilbert. The crowd behind Wolfie D. Go, Wolfie, go. Well, he went, but not the way he wanted to. Went over the top rope. That should have been a DQ, but the referee didn't see it. He was trying to keep Bill Dundee and J.C. Ice back out of the action. Spellbinder jumping on Wolfie D down on the floor. Now rolling him back under the rope. Referee saying to Doug Gilbert, did you throw him over the top rope? Well, that's almost a useless question because, of course, Doug denies it, even though he did and you saw it.
Remember, in the event you missed the first ball of action, the first ball did go to the team of Rich Gilbert and Spellbinder with the help of Ron Harris, who held Wolfie D down while the pin came about. I mean to tell you, Dave, the way this second ball started, not only the team of Dundee and PG-13 was ready, the other side was ready too, and it makes for that great action we love right here.
And we've got it underway. Wolfie D to the corner, gets the tag. Dundee and J.C. Ice both jump in there. I think it's J.C. who's the legal man in the ring. It doesn't matter. They're all six in it. Look, coming back. The Harrisons roll into the ring this time, and that is going to be a disqualification. Well, there is some measure of satisfaction there for PG. Here come the Bulldogs and this Texas. A free-for-all here.
In addition to Spellbinder and Bill Dundee, you've got the three hottest tag teams around in terms of the Moondogs, PG-13 and Ron and Jimmy Harris, Beauty and the Beast, and they're in there swapping some licks as Dundee with a hubcap in each hand, racking the head of Doug Gilbert. He sails one to PG, sails one to Wolfie, and about that time, the rest of the crew says, whoop, we got a previous engagement, and they go bailing out of there with the Moondogs down on the floor. Look, Doug Gilbert running back around as he went after Dundee. He had something, it looked like, in his hand about that time. Doug Gilbert screaming at Bill Dundee as we had ourselves one major league brawl going. Look out, look out.
Yep,
Tommy Rich holding Doug Gilbert back. We're going to take time out here. We'll post you on what happened after we left.